It's that kind of information and knowledge that seems to only be shared through networks. We don't, it's kind of a knowledge that doesn't usually get passed in writing. So you don't go to a database to find out how you influence Joe. You don't find it on a social network. People don't write this stuff down. It's the go-to know-how knowledge, tacit knowledge that seems to be phenomenally, it's a phenomenon, but it only seems to be shared face-to-face, person-to-person. This is why I know face-to-face meetings will never die. You may get your education online, you may be doing webinars, things like that, but you can never replace what happens today at this conference because of the tacit knowledge that's going to be shared. Because you're going to meet somebody who's going to give you some information today. It could be in the hallway, going to the breakout session, some tidbit of information that's literally going to help you close a deal, get a job interview. It's that tacit knowledge that's going to happen, and it happens face to face.
And do you like that better?
I'm actually here to tell you to stop networking and start networthing. You see, how many of you have been victims of what I call network drive-bys?
How to create their own ebooks.
Somebody drives by, fires out the request.
We collaborate.
Sucks the life out of you, and you never hear from them again until they need something. Anybody been there? Yeah, that's called network using. That's transactional networking, and that's not what we're talking about today. What I'm talking to you about today is really networthing, which in today's business climate is what you need to be doing to be communicating your value add, how you can be of resource to others. And let me tell you something, there has never been a better time than right now to be building your net worth, your social capital with your network. So right now we're doing the network intention, connecting the dots exercise. So people have discovered or figured out what their intention is, what they want to have happen at this conference, and also how they could be a resource to somebody here at this conference. And they have a domino, and they're out there connecting the dots, and they're making connections happen, and this is the kickoff of a 3-day conference, and they're going to wear in their badge holders for the rest of the conference. What's going to be sticking out behind their badge holder is how they can be a resource to you, which facilitates connections, and that's why people come to conferences, it's why they come to conventions, is for the networking, for the connections, and we're facilitating it, putting it on steroids, and connections are going to happen throughout the next 3 days that are going to be amazing. I'd like you to be thinking about how you're going to keep those connections going that you've just made and you just started. So if you want, jot a note down on that action card. If you have any room left on your action card, jot down an action you're going to take. And now it's just up to you to step into that energy of yes and begin to make those connections. And remember, you have the power to change the world, one connection at a time. Thank you so much.